Hi, I'm Patu from freefincal, and today let's talk about three topics: EPF versus NPS, gold, buying gold on Dhanteras or Diwali or whatever, and also about diversification. So, this is a miscellaneous video, a kitschy kind of video. So, I just want to point out a few aspects. The first thing is I've wrote a couple of days ago we talked about why the government is keen on forcing people to go from EPF to NPS. They're not forcing it, but gently nudging. Today I've talked about the differences between EPF and NPS, the key differences and what you should do, whether you should consider a move to NPS or not. Please go through that. The link is here. And the second point I wanted to make is people want to buy gold on the eve of Diwali, and I think it's more of a custom and tradition in the north than in the south, if I'm not wrong. The point is, then around this time there'll be a lot of articles. Or do you want to buy gold during Diwali? Buy sovereign bonds, buy ETFs, and so on. My logic is very simple. If you want to buy gold just for the just for the festive occasion, then buy actual jewelry. Give it to people at home, or you enjoy it yourself if you're a woman or a man, whatever. Men, I know many men who wear a lot of gold. Whatever. uh, don't invest just for this occasion. That will clutter up your portfolio unnecessarily. Keep your if you want to, just as you should not mix investment and insurance, why do you want to mix custom religion with investments? Buy gold, buy a little bit of gold, make everybody happy and get on with it. Of course, if you want to, on this occasion, if you want to start investing in gold for your daughter's marriage or whatever, some many people want to do it and there's nothing right or wrong about it, then there is a very risk free way to do it, practically risk free way to do it. You can buy if you have more than 8 years, you can buy a sovereign gold bond. And then if you have a lump sum, let's say, you can buy a sovereign gold bond, and whatever the return, even if the return after 8 years is minus 10%, and it can be, you would still not lose any money, because your ultimate aim is to take that money and buy jewelry, because you're buying sovereign gold bonds at 24 carats. Jewelry will not be will be about 22 carats. So that arbitrage will help you pay for the jewels and the making charges, etc. Even after paying taxes, of course, sovereign gold bonds we hold until maturity, it's tax free. So it's completely risk free. After that, if you have just a few a few years, you can either put it in an FD and just just be happy with it and so on, or start accumulating in jewels. So sovereign gold bonds, for if the ultimate aim uh, is to consume that gold in the form of jewelry, sovereign gold bonds, or even gold ETFs for that matter, of course you have to pay tax there, is a wonderful risk-free way to buy gold, because here the gold is not an investment, it is meant for use at a later date. I have talked about this in this video, made it in January 2019. You want to go have a look at it, I'll link it here. So those that's about NPS, EPF, and gold. The third point is diversification. I want to know uh, from you, what do I want to know? How do you know if your portfolio is diversified? Everybody talks about diversification. Don't put your eggs in all the same basket, blah blah blah. Buy gold, have some stocks, have some fixed income, have some cash, have some gold, have some international stocks, by which they mean US equity, because that they assume it will keep going up. Whatever it is, everybody knows what is diversification. But how do you know your portfolio is diversified? Assuming you have diversified it, assuming you have taken all these things seriously and done some diversification following some asset allocation pattern, how do you know your portfolio is actually diversified or not? Or, first of all, that's the first point. Second, how do you know it is? What is the degree of diversification? It is very well. Is it very well diversified? Is it average diversification, or is it poor diversification? How do you know? If you don't know this, what is the point in talking about diversification and assuming my portfolio is diversified? So I want to know your views on this. I want to make a video on this. I will do that at a later point in time, but first I want to hear from you. So that's what I wanted to say. Enjoy the weekend. It's Deepavali weekend, however way you pronounce it. I'll catch you later. Bye.